All right. So what happened after we installed all the rod bearings? 2 through 5 were all good, except piston number one. Piston number one was actually loose, so we were like, it's gonna knock again even if we start it. So we took the cap off, we measured the crank, and we found out that we actually took like 23 thousandths of an inch off the crank. So pretty much what we did, we just went to the auto parts store, or we had to order them online, 20 thousandths oversized bearing, and they came in, we installed them, and they worked pretty fine. So pretty much after we put everything back together, oil pan, bolted it down, we had one bolt that snapped, unfortunately, towards the front. As you can see right here, it's snapped. And I tried going there with a left-handed drill bit, try and drill it out. Had no luck doing that though, because the pan wasn't centered. So unfortunately we had to take the pan off again for like the 100th time, but we've done it so many times, it's not that big of a deal. So on this bolt that actually snapped off, we would go in with a drill bit, but as you can probably see that I already went in there and I missed, and I almost went too far into the block. That's not enough to cause any damage. So now we're doing is we have enough sticking out that we can go with a pair of pliers or channel locks, twisting it little by little. See if I can get it right here. Let's see. It's a little bit tricky when you're working in a tight space. Let's see. It's recording already.
Yeah, just recording.
Just little by little. We did a little change of tools, but whatever gets the job done, gets the job done. The reason we did it was because it's smaller, and with the pliers we have the harmonic balancer right here, so it was just
there was no clearance.
Yeah,
so major clearance issues. But I mean, it was working. It was just it took longer.
It was working, but as you can see, little by little, we're getting it out and out. We just don't know how long or how deep we actually went in before the bolt actually snapped.
Okay guys, last night we were working on getting this broken bolt off. As you can see, we got it off, but my camera ended up cutting out, so I couldn't record when we got it out. But basically what we just did was we gripped it like this and just twisted it off little by little until it came out. But now what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna try to scrape off as much as silicone as I can, so that we can get a nice and good seat on the block. Just like this, just taking a regular scraper with a blade at the end and just going at it. You can take some of it out by hand. Alright, so now that we got most of the material that we could with the scraper off, see, now it's just little, you know, it's barely on the surface. I'm gonna try to go with a rag, some brake cleaner, and damn.
So this right here is your DIY oil pan gasket. You'll just go around the whole thing with some silicone. And when you're tying up all the bolts, it should create a good seal.
When you lay down the silicone, you're gonna wanna smudge it down.
Yeah.
And coat as much as you can all around.
Like, don't worry, you know, the silicone won't do anything to your engine at all. Dang, that's a lot.
Yeah, better than nothing.
So, that way, if we were to have any oil leaks, which right there is probably one of my main concerns, because I was drilling at it. That's where our oil leak would come from. But the oil would have to come in through here. It's going that way. So if we put enough seal right here, I doubt we'll have any oil coming out. So in theory. I'm just gonna keep recording. I don't really care.
Nah, cause I need a shorter view. The words.
Yeah, that's.
What?
I don't know how I feel about that silicone.
What about it?
You gonna get a good seal though? Oh, it'll expand, huh?
I mean, if you want, I could put more.
No, you're just rubbing it too thin.
This right here is where we're gonna get it thick. Everywhere.
Yeah,
Should we let it sit?
Where the bolts at? Behind. Yeah, right there.
Alright, sorry for the lack of recording, but we finished putting the tie rods back on both sides. So now all we have to do is drop the truck, put the wheels on it, or put the wheels on it, then drop it, fill it up with fluids, and start her up. Alright, now we add our oil. For us, the oil cap is right here on top of the valve cover, and then we also got to add power steering because we had to take the steering rack off and we lost a whole bunch of oil.
All of it.
Or fluid.
All the fluid.
We lost all of it. Thank God we have extra fluid. For us, it takes 5.5 quarts or 6 quarts. But we usually just throw 6 in there just cause a little extra won't ever hurt. Alright, now we top off the power steering fluid. You know, just add some of this cheap shit. It's the best shit you'll ever get.
High end right here.
Yeah.
Can't get no better than that. Check the level.
Oi.
A little bit more.
Could use more.
How much?
A lot. Alright. I think that.
I just made the cut.
I
Just made the cut.
think it might be too much. Fuck it.
You know what we can do? Hold on. We can turn the steering wheel slowly.
Oh yeah, like purge it. Not purge it, but we're off the air already. The infamous Chevrolet Inline 5.
Oh, it's tucked on here.
We'll just leave it like that.
Hold on, come on.
Nah.
Oh, it's gonna be pressurized. Let's get it off the air.
Nah, just leave it. We'll just get a rag, shove it in there, soak it up or something. Like, just like this. Alright, give her a shot.
It's not raw knock, I'll tell you that. I'm not knocking. That's just everything that like
Yeah. She sounds better.
yeah,
I'm not even lying. She sounds way better. She sounds normal. Right? She sounds normal. Yep. Fix the rod knock problem. Oh man. Stress. Now we just need